परम पूज्य सोना रिम्पोचे की दूरदर्शी सोच और प्रयासों से, परम पावन दलाई लामा के आशीर्वाद से भारत के टेलीविजन इतिहास में पहली बार शुरू हुआ है एक टेलीविजन कार्यक्रम जो समर्पित है भगवान बुद्ध के दर्शन, ज्ञान और बौद्ध परंपराओं को। कार्यक्रम में दुनिया के तमाम बड़े बौद्ध धर्मगुरु, बौद्ध ज्योतिष शास्त्री रोज आप तक पहुंचा रहे हैं अमूल्य जानकारियां। सबसे पहले देखिए बौद्ध धर्म से जुड़ी महत्वपूर्ण जानकारियां।
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं।
भारत के टेलीविजन इतिहास में पहली बार शुरू हुआ है एक ऐसा टेलीविजन कार्यक्रम जो पूरी तरह समर्पित है भगवान बुद्ध, उनके दर्शन और बौद्ध धर्म के सिद्धांतों को। परम पावन दलाई लामा के आशीर्वाद से और परम पूज्य 13वें छोना रिम्पोचे के प्रयासों से शुरू हुए कार्यक्रम शराब सैंगपो यानी नोबल विजडम में हर रोज आप पाते हैं बौद्ध धर्म से जुड़ी अमूल्य जानकारियां। पेश है एक नया और ताजा एपिसोड। कार्यक्रम शराब सैंगपो की विशेष पेशकश में आपको लगातार जानकारी मिल रही है सोआ रिक्पा चिकित्सा पद्धति से आस्थमा बीमारी के इलाज के बारे में। अब तक आपने जाना कि आस्थमा बीमारी की वजह भोजन नहीं पचने से लेकर लाइफस्टाइल में गड़बड़ी और एलर्जेंट्स के साथ वंशानुगत गड़बड़ियां भी हैं, यानी हेरिडिटरी फैक्टर्स। आज आपको बताएंगे कुछ और कारणों के बारे में जिनसे आप आस्थमा बीमारी के मरीज बन जाते हैं। दूषित हवा या पर्यावरण में गंदगी आस्थमा बीमारी की बड़ी वजह होती है। पर्यावरण में अगर सफाई नहीं है तो आप बड़ी आसानी से आस्थमा के मरीज बन जाते हैं।
Environmental factors like smoking and industrial pollutions, traffic pollutions or exhaust emission can cause asthma. And climatic factors like high altitude, cold air, low quality of air can also cause asthma in some cases. And the occupational factors, those people whose profession are related with the production of glue, resins, latex, and some chemicals such as isocyanates that are used in spray painting can also cause asthma in some cases.
तमाम एहतियात और जानकारियों के बावजूद अगर आप आस्थमा बीमारी के शिकार हो जाते हैं तो फिर आपको बौद्ध चिकित्सा पद्धति सोआ रिक्पा के जानकार से मिलना चाहिए। वो आपको बताएंगे कि आस्थमा बीमारी की पहचान कैसे की जाती है।
About the diagnosis, usually the patient's pulse are sunken and declining, especially the lung pulse is weak, and if the pulse beat for more than 6 in one breathing and the pulse is strong or overflowing and rolling, then he has got inflammation and fever. Usually urine will show white in color and it is odorless, and when stirred lots of bubbles and produce sound of cheese cutting like shop. And if the patient is accompanied with inflammation, then bubbles get dispersed in the air when stirred.
अगर आप आस्थमा के मरीज हैं तो आपके लिए हर रोज ये कार्यक्रम देखना जरूरी है, क्योंकि अगले एपिसोड में भी हम आपको आस्थमा बीमारी से संबंधित महत्वपूर्ण जानकारियां देंगे। कैसे दूर हो आपके जीवन की मुश्किलें, कैसे सवरे आपका करियर, कैसे सफल हो आपका हर काम, क्या कहते हैं आपकी किस्मत के सितारे। जानिए सटीक होने वाली बौद्ध भविष्यवाणियां।
नमस्ते। 18th of February 2011, Friday, and 15th lunar day of 12th lunar month of Iron Tiger year. The elemental combination is fire-water, which is a bad combination and brings death, unfavorable for peaceful undertaking, but negative activities such as killings, concocting poisons, and cursing will be forceful. And it is an inauspicious for parties among friends and relatives or parties for seeking new relationship, as it is Nyanganangbo. And this day is bad for people of tiger and rabbit years, hence it is better to not pay debts to others, be aware of thief and robbery, and may causes health problems if catches sickness. But day itself is good for people of bird, monkey, and sheep. Thus, activities like doing offering to God, dealing business matters, undertaking of journey for business matters, and laying foundation for the house can be favorable. Pomdong or empty vase is at south direction, so important activities should not be done while facing south direction. 19th February 2011, Saturday, and 16th lunar day of 12th lunar month of Iron Tiger year. The elemental combination is earth-fire, which is an inauspicious combination and brings burning and leads to suffering. Activities related to defeating enemies and undertaking violent activities are more effective. Since it is Karganamgu, so avoid any kind of construction works like renovation of house, laying foundation. This day is not a good day for people of pig and mouse and need to refrain from activities like starting of law, making new clothes, celebration for success and promotions, selling of property, doing surgical things, plowing or digging of earth. However, for the people of Ox, this day can be favorable since Pomtong or empty vase is at south direction, so important activities should not be done while facing south direction. 20th of February 2011, Sunday, and 17th lunar day of 12th lunar month of Iron Tiger year. The elemental combination is fire and fire, which is a good combination, and such combination gives prosperity and encourages the gaining of food and clothing. It's especially a good day for people of dragon, and activities like doing offering, giving party for promotions or award, meeting of influential people, visiting monastery or temples, and going to pilgrimage or retreating are very favorable on this day. Yet, since it is Pangmen Nambu, therefore you should avoid wedding and engagement ceremony on this day. Furthermore, the day itself is unfavorable for activities like laying foundation for and journey for long travels, visiting of ill people, and avoid surgery things. Pumto or empty vase is at south direction, so important activities should not be done while facing south direction. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow at the same time.
क्या है भगवान बुद्ध का दर्शन, बौद्ध धर्म का गूढ़ ज्ञान, कैसे मिले दुख से मुक्ति, कैसे पाए बुद्धत्व, क्या है धम्मम, क्या है संघम। ये कार्यक्रम आपको हर रोज दे रहा है ऐसे तमाम सवालों के जवाब। आज बौद्ध धर्म के प्रकांड विद्वान परम पावन दलाई लामा से जानिए भगवान बुद्ध का दर्शन और बौद्ध धर्म का सही ज्ञान।
So in any way, now my question is, Buddhism, particularly Sanskrit tradition, is very much based on reasons, investigation. So from that viewpoint, not blind faith, comparatively. Do I come to disagree with that? I'm not saying the other tradition are blind faith or something because of that backward. I never said that. Immense help. So I always respect. However, if you make comparison, the Sanskrit tradition, Buddhism in general, particularly Sanskrit tradition, is, say, entirely based on investigation. I often recite one Buddhist sort of statement. Oh, my follower, bhikshus and others should not accept my teaching out of devotion, out of faith, but rather out of investigation and experiment. This is a very scientific statement. So Nagarjunas and all these great Nalanda masters, they follow that way. Investigate. Even certain point which mentioned by Buddha himself. If through investigation, if that sort of concept contradict with reason, then we have the liberty to reject that. As I mentioned earlier, Buddha taught for a certain purpose, but that's not the reality. So that's, I think, a very unique thing about Buddhism. Then generally, Buddha, of course, all major religious traditions, like Hinduism, Jainism, very much sort of emphasis ahimsa, non-violence, and Christianity, and also Islam, Judaism, and all major traditions, the main message: love, compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, contentment, self-discipline, service to people. I think in reality, Christian community, I think really made greatest contribution regarding education on the whole world, not other traditions. Recently, the Ramakrishnan sort of missionary work for sort of promotion of education. Otherwise, Buddhists also is not much involved regarding to service to society through education, through health. Very limited. So Christians really done greatest sort of contribution regarding education and health. However, most of these religions is based on faith. Buddhism, not like that, particularly Sanskrit tradition. That is, including scientists, more attractions come because of that. Buddhist way of thinking, particularly Sanskrit tradition, Nalanda tradition, way of thinking, is a very much scientific way. So more and more educated people, you see, showing interest. The Chinese case is something different. China, historically, Buddhist country. So thousands temples, monasteries in China. When I visited China, 1954, 55, a lot of temples. So traditionally, like Chen Mo, his family, his mother, Buddhist. Chiang Kai-shek, Kuomintang sort of leader, his family also, his sort of, the mother also Buddhist. Oh, yes, I know. So that the Buddhist mother's son eventually become communist, and another Buddhist mother's son eventually become Christian because of marriage, like that. So otherwise, it's the China, historically Buddhist country, and then during, as the last now say, I think since early 50s, that's quite different. When I was in China, I really attracted Marxism and Communist Party. So much admired. So therefore, when I was in Peking, of course I studied Marxism, some extent, and also meet many Communist Party members, really dedicated. Even in India, in early period of the West Bengal Communist government, now, some civil servant, you see, told me in early period, their leaders, these politicians are really with principle. They acting according to their principle. Then later, they also become corrupted. So at that time, I very much attracted Communist Party. So I made one request. I want to join Chinese Communist Party. Then they say, better wait. I think most probably they know eventually Chinese Communist Party spoiled. Because of the useless party, right? Just a name. So still, as far as socio-economy theory is concerned, I am still Marxist. So Marxist, Buddhist, okay, like that. So therefore, a lot of sort of turbulence in China, particularly during Cultural Revolution, and really make every effort become pure theistic, non-theistic, pure atheist state. Then people suffer a lot. And then after economy sort of liberalization, a lot of corruption, a lot of injustice. So people, poor people, also you see, frustrated. And the richer people, also you see, now they have some money, but deep inside something missing, something empty. So recently, one Chinese university carried a survey, how many Buddhists in China. According to their survey, nearly 300 millions of Chinese Buddhists. An American, I think, one institution, again carried some survey. According to them, 168 million or something like that. So in any way, they're rapidly increasing because of the Buddhist population in China. So that's true, like that. And these type of people, young, educated people, and intellectual people, more and more showing interest or desire follow Buddhism.